Welcome to the IELTS Masterclass brought to you by Coaching Square. My name is Oscar de Cruz, and in today's episode, we delve into the nuances of enhancing grammatical range and accuracy for IELTS writing tasks. This aspect is pivotal for achieving high score, and we have two distinguished experts here to share their insights, Mr. Ankit Vyas and Mr. Reena Patel. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Oscar. It is a pleasure to be here today. I am excited to discuss these key elements of IELTS writing with you.
I too would like to express my gratitude, Oscar, for inviting me. It's an honor to be part of this important discussion on improving grammatical skills for IELTS.
Before we begin, I'd like to ask both of you to share a bit of your thoughts on why grammatical range and accuracy are so crucial for success in the IELTS writing section. Ankit, would you like to start?
Sure, Oscar. It is an essential component of IELTS writing test. Grammatical range and accuracy, when considered together, allow candidates to display a broader command of language. The balance between using a variety of grammatical structures and maintaining precision in what separates higher band scores from lower ones. Accuracy ensures that ideas are conveyed without confusion, while range enables candidates to demonstrate their proficiency through the use of different tenses, clauses, and complex sentence structure.
Indeed. So, Ankit, we are talking about the seamless blending of variety and correctness. Reenav, could you elaborate on how one can improve grammatical accuracy in their writing?
Certainly, Oscar. Grammatical accuracy is achieved primarily by strengthening one's understanding of core grammatical rules. For example, subject-verb agreement, correct article usage, and the appropriate use of punctuation marks are fundamental to avoiding errors. A structured approach to learning and revising grammar is paramount, along with consistent practice. Errors, when left unchecked, tend to become ingrained, and thus regular feedback is essential. One effective method is to review one's work after writing, focusing specifically on any repeated grammatical errors.
So, consistency and attention to detail seem to be at the heart of accuracy. Ankit, let's now turn to the concept of grammatical range. How can candidates enhance their use of diverse sentence structures in their writing?
Well, expanding grammatical range requires deliberate effort. The use of compound and complex sentences is essential. For instance, instead of relying on simple sentence structures, one should incorporate relative clauses, conditional sentences, and passive voice. It is also beneficial to vary sentence beginnings, such as starting with adverbial clauses, which adds sophistication to the writing. Candidates must remember that the ability to use different sentence structures will elevate the writing, providing the examiner with a better sense of candidates' language ability.
That's an excellent point, Ankit. So, Reenav, do you believe that focusing on specific structures, such as passive voice or conditional sentences, could make a significant difference in improving grammatical range?
Absolutely, Oscar. The inclusion of varied structures like the passive voice is essential, especially in academic writing, where it's often used to maintain objectivity and formality. Conditional sentences too help express possibilities and hypothetical situations, which is often required in task 2, where opinions and arguments are formed. By consciously practicing these forms, candidates can avoid redundancy and demonstrate their versatility in language use. Regular reading also exposes candidates to different ways of presenting ideas, which can then be reflected in their writing.
Reading then plays an essential role in exposing candidates to a wider range of structures. Ankit, could you share some tips on how candidates can practice and apply these concepts in their writing?
Certainly, Oscar. A high effective strategy is to engage in regular writing practice while specifically focusing on using varied structures. One can start by writing short paragraphs using only complex sentences, ensuring that each sentence type is practiced thoroughly. Reviewing model answers and analyzing how these structures are used in context can also provide clarity. Moreover, timed writing exercise, which mimic the condition of the actual test, ensure that candidates apply the knowledge under pressure, preparing them to use these structures effortlessly in the exam.
That's excellent advice, Ankit. Renav, in addition to reading and writing practice, do you believe that regular feedbacks from teachers or peers plays an integral role in improving grammatical range and accuracy?
Undoubtedly, Oscar, feedback allows candidates to identify areas where improvement is needed, such as recurring mistakes or over reliance on particular sentence structures. A teacher's or peer's perspective can highlight weaknesses that might go unnoticed during self study. Constructive feedback not only guides candidates in the right direction but also motivates them to refine their skills further. Moreover, by receiving feedback, candidates can identify patterns in their mistakes, which can then be addressed in subsequent practice sessions.
Absolutely. Feedback truly acts as a mirror, reflecting one's strengths and areas for growth. Let's take a brief pause to summarize the key points we have discussed so far. To recap, we have covered the importance of both grammatical accuracy and range in the IELTS writing task. Accuracy ensures that writing is clear and error free, while range enables candidates to demonstrate their ability to use variety of sentence structures. We have also highlighted strategies such as regular practice, reading, and seeking feedback, all of which contributes to improving both accuracy and range. As we are near to the conclusion, Ankit, Renav, what final tips do you have for our listeners on how to enhance their grammatical range and accuracy?
My final piece of advice would be to remain patient and persistent. Mastery of grammatical accuracy and range comes with consistent practice. Don't be discouraged by mistakes, as they are stepping stones to improvement. Always challenge yourself to use new structures and don't shy away from complex sentences. Over time, this structure will become a natural part of your writing.
I agree with Ankit. Continuous improvement is the key. Focus on small, incremental changes. With dedication, feedback, and regular practice, your grammatical range and accuracy will naturally enhance. Stay disciplined and remember that improvement takes time, but the results will be rewarding.
Thank you, Ankit and Reena, for your invaluable insights today. I'm sure our listeners will find these strategies helpful as they continue their IELTS preparation. Before we wrap up, could you please provide the platform or the way to be contacted by our listeners?
Absolutely, I'm available both online and offline for the further assistance in coaching. For online, anybody can contact me through official Aspire Square or Coaching Square channels, and I provide my coaching at the Surat branch offline.
And for me, I'm employed at Vadodara branch of Aspire Square if anyone wants offline guidance. For online, I'm also available on the official channels of Aspire Square and Coaching Square.
Thank you both once again, and I heartfully thank to all our listeners for tuning in. Until next time, keep practicing and good luck with your IELTS journey. I am Oscar De Cruz signing off from IELTS Masterclass, brought to you by Coaching Square, Have a wonderful day ahead.